Hi, welcome back to Detailing World. In this video we're going to take a look at a few products from Pyramid Car Care. So you may remember a few weeks ago I did a video on a A45 AMG Mercedes and I used the Pyramid Car Care premium ceramic coating on that. If you've not seen that video already, I will put a link to that up there now. So yeah, those guys have been kind enough to send over a few products which I'm going to be testing today for you, and we'll just quickly go through what the guys have sent to us. So starting over here, they've sent us the citrus pre-wash, and we're going to be using that just to spray down the lowers and the front of the car, and then I'm going to blanket over a coating of snow foam on top of that just to help that dwell a bit longer. They've also sent us the Ultra Shampoo, and I'll be honest, I've already used this so I know what to expect, but I'll let you know my thoughts towards the end of this video. We've got Quick Detailer Pro, which I'm going to try and get used today, maybe use that as a drying aid or a final wipe down. We've got the fallout remover, so I've not used that yet, so we'll see how that performs. And we've got a glass cleaner from those guys as well. Again, I've not used that. At the end here, we've got a professional ceramic coating, we've got a premium ceramic coating. None of those are going to be used today. As I say, I've used a premium on a previous detail, but they have sent us this Pyramid Car Care wax in collaboration basically with ODK, so you may have heard of those guys. And again, I have tested this on the bonnet just last week. Yeah, and I'll let you know my thoughts on this. So this is a ceramic wax as well. And I'll let you know now, it smells amazing. So I know as always that is not massively important, but yeah, it really does smell great. So before I go ahead with the detail then, I'd just like to say if you are interested in any of the Pyramid Car Care range, we do have a discount code for you guys. So yeah, as always, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. And let's crack on with the detail. So we're short on time this week. The wheels are going to be given a quick contactless wash, so I've got a wheel cleaner in this Maralex foaming spray. I'm just going to spray that all over the wheels and then just pressure wash them off and leave it at that basically, and then we'll move on to quickly detailing the car. Before we go ahead and snow foam the car, then I'm just going to use the citrus pre-wash as a, well, pre-wash product, and I'm just going to spray that all over the front bumper, the rear bumper, and then the lower sides of the car as well, and just let that soak for a minute or two, and then just put a blanket of snow foam over the top of this just to give it a little bit longer to eat into any dirt and grime on the paintwork. Whilst the snow foam's soaking away, then I'm just going to fill up a couple of buckets with water, and in one of them is going to be the Ultra Shampoo from Pyramid Car Care, and then just dip the pressure washer in just to get some extra suds in the bucket. And this is a really sudsy product. It's also a very thick product in the bottle as always. You can see it glooping out of the bottle there. Yeah, it's really nice product to use, very slick, and as I say, very sudsy as well. So we'll go around the entire car, give this a quick wash, obviously working top down, and then using a separate mitt for the very lower parts of the car. So I get a few questions about these plates that I use here, and these are from Full House Customs. I can check these guys out on Instagram at FHC Shop. They do show plates and also road legal number plates as well. So Pyramid Car Care were kind enough to also send out a bottle of fallout remover. The downside for me in using it on this car is fallout remover turns red/purple. Obviously I'm using this on a red car, and also the wheels are always kept on top of. However, it did work, it reacted very well in just like 60 to 90 seconds, and it did lift any iron that was on there. Unfortunately, it was just very, very hard for me to capture on camera being a red car with purple fallout remover on there. But yeah, it does work really, really well, and it's quite a thick product as well. Next up then is the glass cleaner, and it's hard to describe this, but it's quite a thick product. So normally on half of the windscreen I probably would use 2 squirts, but with this you probably only need 1 squirt per half, and on the side windows probably like half a pull of the trigger. It's a very thick product, and it's one where less is better in this case, so you don't need to drench the windows with it. Like I say, you probably use half the amount you would normally would, which kind of makes this very economical. It does a great job as well at cleaning the glass and leaving a streak-free finish. So getting towards the end then, I'm testing the Quick Detailer Pro on a couple of panels as well, and this feels amazingly slick. So yeah, you can see here I'm trying to demonstrate how easily the microfiber glides over the paintwork. Quite a hard show, admittedly, but yeah, you don't need any pressure to wiggle that and make it slide all over the place. As I said, absolutely amazing slickness, and yeah, great for some quick protection. So if you've got nothing on the vehicle, you can throw this on there and you'll get 4 to 6 weeks of protection on there. But obviously the product that you want to use is going to be the ceramic wax, which we'll move on to in a moment. And finally, the ceramic wax, and this is made in partnership with ODK. And first of all, when you open the jar, the stuff smells absolutely amazing. And to spread this and apply this, it just goes on like butter. It's, yeah, you don't need too much, so just prime up your applicator. And again, a little goes a long way. So yeah, apply a nice thin coat all over the panel. Give it a few minutes to cure to a haze, and then buff that off to get a really nice, deep, glossy shine. And here you can see the beading and the sheeting effects of this is absolutely amazing. So yeah, at the time of recording this voiceover, I've probably had this on the car now 2 or 3 weeks, and it's still beading like it was just put on. It's a great, great product. Okay, so that's a super quick detail done on the Pulsar then. As you notice, I did a contactless wash on the wheels to begin with, and pretty much a contactless pre-wash as well. I didn't go around with any brushes or anything, simply limited for time. Yeah, today is actually the day the clocks have gone back an hour, so it's a Sunday, I've lost an hour and all that jazz. But hey, we'll quickly go through my thoughts over all of these then. So starting off with the citrus pre-wash, I did use that last week, and I've also used it today, as you've seen. Really nice product. That one is quite thick, if that's the right word, and clings well. I also tested out on the passenger side, just doing the door and not doing the rear door, and just seeing how it compares. Like all citrus pre-washes, it does look like it has an effect on the wax. I'll put a link to a video up here where I've done a citrus pre-wash versus snow foam comparison. But yeah, citrus pre-washes can have an effect on waxes, but it does do a cracking job of cleaning the bodywork, and it will also remove dead bugs, flies and all that stuff along the front of the bumper. Onto the Ultra Shampoo, that is a super thick product. Now let me just read the instructions, because I remember rightly, it doesn't really say much on here. No, it doesn't. It just says add a small amount of Ultra Shampoo to an empty bucket and then add warm water. You know my thoughts on this if you've been watching for some time. I think you really do need clear directions. I just put a couple of blobs in, but normally if it doesn't, I would recommend using like 10 ml per 10 litres of water. Start around there, so like a 1 to 100 or 1 to 1000 mix, should I say. Yeah, start at that kind of dilution ratio, and if it's not strong enough, add some more. But yeah, you're normally good around that. Oh, before I forget though, yeah, so the instructions aside, it does a really good job of retaining any wax, so you can see the beading on the bonnet, the roof, and down the sides of the car. Some of the B-roll shots that I've managed to get, it doesn't affect the life of any waxes or spray sealants or anything like that that you've got on the car. So cracking wax safe shampoo that, and it's really foamy and sudsy. Like I said, the only gripe as such I have is just not having clear dilution instructions, but that's just me. You guys may not care about that, you may just put a glug in anyway. Fallout remover is a fallout remover. Downside for you guys and me, red car means you can't really see it working too well. It did definitely work though. I tried it on the wheels as well. You can see the purple rinse water coming off. It does work. Again, seems quite thick and clingy, and when you do rinse it off, it foams up and it's lifting that iron away. So yeah, it seems to do a cracking job. I do need to try it again though, maybe on the van or something like that, or a white silver car, something along those lines. Quick Detailer Pro. This very nice. So I tested that on the bonnet, and what I did was I used it on half the bonnet and then just buffed it and then flip it over to a clean microfiber side, and it just feels super slick compared to the side that had no Quick Detailer Pro on there. A very slick product. And then where I've hit the passenger side with the fallout remover and the citrus pre-wash, there was no wax left on there. It's basically, I've pretty much killed it, especially once you put on a fallout remover. So I've just used the Quick Detailer Pro to top up the wax and beading on the passenger side. So we're going to monitor that over the next few weeks. It does say it gives up to 6 weeks protection, so yeah, we'll see what happens. And then onto the glass cleaner. You know me, I really don't know how to review glass cleaners. One thing I will say about this though, it felt thick, if that's right. Some glass cleaners you spray on, especially if it's hot, like if you've got tinted windows, the glass can warm up quite quickly, and you can spray it on and you see it almost evaporating straight off. That didn't, so you've got a little bit of work time with it as well, which I really did sort of like doing that. Does mean you have to buff it a little bit longer to get a streak-free finish, but it is streak-free finish. But yeah, like I say, it feels quite thick, and you only need, like on the side windows, half a trigger, half a spray on the trigger to get enough. Same on the windscreen. Normally I do sort of like 2 squirts per half of the windscreen. I think I pretty much overkilled it with that. Probably just do like 1 squirt on each side, and that'd be enough. And then finally onto the ceramic wax. Yes, I love waxing, but I do like these new ranges of ceramic wax that people are releasing these days. It goes on like butter, and the beading and sheeting properties are just absolutely amazing. So all in all, a cracking ceramic wax that I don't know what the durability is like yet. It's only been on for 1 or 2 weeks now, I think. So yeah, we'll monitor that again over the winter period and see how we get on. So yeah, there we go then. As I say, we have got a discount code for these products. Then if you go to pyramidcarcare.co.uk and use the code DW15, and you'll get 15% off all the entire range on the website. So not just these products, but everything they have available. If you've enjoyed this video, then please make sure you smash that like button, and if you're not subscribed to this channel already, please do consider subscribing as well. It really does help us out. Also, don't forget to check us out on Instagram at Detailing World Official, and if you want to see the behind the scenes, you can follow myself at Randomly Set. And finally, one last plug for Patreon. If you're not a supporter on there already, you can help support the channel by going to patreon.com/detailingworld. We've got a couple of supporters over there, and we do try and post up more behind the scenes footage, videos that are coming up, and in the future we'll have your input on those as well. So yeah, feel free to support us on there as well. It is much appreciated, but as always, no pressure. So once again, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, I hope you see you in the next one.